Hey y'all, it's Ravens Cravens, and today we're going to be making a cucumber and tomatillo gazpacho. The idea of making a gazpacho really came from when my husband took me to 71 Above, which is a restaurant in LA, and they had a strawberry gazpacho. And you guys, it was so good and it was filled with so many good things. So what I'm doing right now is just basically washing off the snacking tomatoes. I'm gonna slice them down really thin and add some vinegar that I got from an olive oil company, which is pretty interesting. The olive oil company is located in Old Town, which I got a box full of olive oils and different vinegars to add to my dishes. The vinegar that I'm going to be soaking the tomatoes in has a very sweet note. It has vanilla and honey within that vinegar, so it's going to be really good once I top the tomatoes on the gazpacho. After slicing the tomatoes, I'm going to cut a half of a red onion, and it's also going to soak in that vinegar with those tomatoes, and it's going to be really, really good. Next, I'm going to cut down this Anaheim chili. I got it from my local produce spot. Did you know that the skin of the Anaheim chili is really bitter, so you have to cook it down or you have to pair it with something that's going to mask that bitterness. Next, we're going to mince 1 to 2 cloves of garlic. In the recipe, it stated that I needed to de-seed the cucumbers. So right here, I'm attempting to de-seed these cucumbers. I've never had to take the seeds out of a cucumber for a particular recipe, so this was most definitely a challenge for me. And I was very nervous that I wasn't going to get all of the seeds out, but I think I did. Now for the exciting part. I'm going to add everything into my food processor and mix it together. Once I get everything mixed together, I'm going to let it rest for about 15 to 20 minutes in the fridge, and then I am going to plate. Let's see. Let me just go ahead and tell y'all, I had a hard time trying to get these cucumbers to go all the way down in the food processor. So I had to continuously chop them down. Lastly, I'm just going to be adding my last few ingredients, my salt, my pepper, my olive oil, and I'm going to take it out of the food processor and let it sit for 15 to 20 minutes for this finished product. Look at that. Cucumber and tomatillo gazpacho, topped with tomatoes and red onions soaked in a vinegar. Thank you for tuning in to Raven's Cravings.